We are in a war most Americans don't even know exists. We are in a war with dogfighting.
In a dogfight, one dog or the other is going to win.
They're not monsters, it's the people on the other end of the leash that are the monsters.
This sport is my religion, basically.
If they don't shoot the dog, some of these guys electrocute the dogs.
We love these dogs. It's not the ice capades.
The pit bull terrier was originally used for bull baiting. One or two dogs were released on a bull, torturing it until it finally died. This is one of the highest forms of entertainment during their era, to see a dog kill a bull. This became illegal in 1835. Since it was too difficult to conduct covert matches, that's when they started using dog against dog. Dogfighting favored the smaller dogs, so the strong bulldogs were crossed with an athletic type terrier to become the bull and terrier. Since they were less known for their bull baiting skills and more known for their fighting skills in the pits, then they became the pit bull terrier.
They were brought here from Ireland and England and became America's family dog. They became America's dog. As the boundaries of the United States expanded, pit bulls were right there.
The pit bull, at the turn of the 19th into the 20th century, was the #1 dog of choice for the average American family. The pit bull was extremely intelligent, extremely malleable, and extremely devoted to its master.
One of the phenomenal pieces about this dog in history is a medium-sized pit bull named Stubby. Stubby played a big role with the Connecticut National Guard in World War I. In France, Stubby was like another soldier. And one night while sleeping in a trench, he snapped awake, gave a low growl, and raced around the corner, and Stubby found a German spy. That spy would have been able to go back to his unit and actually give away everything about this unit. He underwent several gas attacks, and they adapted a mask. In a gas attack, he was able to wake up the unit. They were able to put on their mask and pretty much saved the unit from potential death. If Stubby wasn't around, you may have 500 to 1,000 body bags. Stubby actually met 3 presidents. He met President Woodrow Wilson, Presidents Harding and Coolidge in ceremonies at the White House. He did receive the Purple Heart for wounds that he sustained during World War I. The General of the Army, John Pershing, awarded Stubby his highest honor, a gold medal, following his death. There's a casing that was made of Stubby and is on display.
Pit bull is really a smart animal that loves human beings. You only have to refer back to the TV show, The Little Rascals. That dog is a well-socialized, happy pit bull. You can see the children playing with him. That's how it should be.
And remember to look inside the shoe for that famous picture.
When I was a little boy, I'd grown up around Buster Brown commercials. That's my dog, Tig.
I never before realized that that dog, Tig, was what today we call a pit bull. What have we done that could transform an animal from our friendly poster animal for a shoe commercial into a malicious, demonic animal that has to be eliminated? And if we could figure out how we did that to these animals, maybe there would be some lessons for how we do it to ourselves as human beings.
The American Pit Bull Terrier of today is a very different dog than it was 20 years ago. What has largely happened to this breed is what has happened to other breeds when they've gotten popular as the tough dog to have, and that is that you have people breeding them for the wrong reasons. You have people keeping them in conditions that we don't feel are acceptable.
That breed has been used by the young generation. I would say the macho dog. Kind of giving it a bad name by causing it to fight other dogs.
People have taken that instinct of a pit bull to bond to a human, to really love its owner, and they've totally manipulated it so that they're just using these dogs to engage in a fight with another dog.
The underworld combined these elements, realizing that they could train the pit bull terrier to become a vicious, fighting creation. It is so far underground, it is so well entrenched, the American public has virtually no idea it's taking place.
This sport is my religion, basically. I have to wear a disguise to talk about something I love, because in the eyes of the politicians that say this sport is cruel, barbaric, should be illegal, and everybody that does this with their dogs should be executed, has never seen how a professional dogman takes care of his dogs or his yard.
I don't see in any way how anybody can consider that sport, entertainment, and certainly anything that remotely resembles something called professional.
They have never seen a dog man lose who's worked with this dog since it was a puppy for 2 years, bled and sweat with the dog for 8 weeks, getting it ready to go in that box, and see the emotional trauma it puts on them when they lose. They haven't seen that, so they're just thinking again that the sport is nothing but for assholes and losers. To be in this sport is to take a risk. And the fear of getting arrested or getting locked up is always there. To me, it's not like we're out committing murder or doing robberies or selling drugs.
These dog fighters, they have no regards for these animals.
Of all breeds, right now, Pit Bull is probably the #1 breed owned by irresponsible, uncaring, and abusive owners.
Basically, what it boils down to is love for these dogs.
Some of them will talk about how they love the breed. They don't love the breed. They love the money they think they're going to make from this thing, or the violence and blood that they get to see.
We love these dogs. We're not hurting anybody else. I don't know if I would die for the dogs, but I damn sure know that my dogs would die for me in that box.